and take a look at the bans along with the picks for these two teams. As once again, of course, it'll be a best of 3.
Yeah. Bank removed here by Mockit. Border off for G2. I wouldn't be surprised if Coastline would be a map in this series at all. Oregon possibly a starting map for it.
So we're going to be going to Villa first as Mockit's pick. And Coastline, there it is, as we have the second pick coming in from G2. Pretty much expected there considering their results, so we'll have the final bans come out now.
I don't expect G2, actually G2 would have probably banned Consulate anyways in this situation, but Mock's going to ban it for him. I'd expect Clubhouse to be removed after G2's dismal play yesterday against Mantis. It's possible we go back to Oregon, and there you go.
There it is.
As expected.
Villa, Coastline, followed by Oregon once again coming into the pool. Coastline finally starting to make some appearances. We didn't exactly see it too much on day number 1, and I think it's starting to make more and more.
I'm definitely keen on looking at what sort of operator ban it's going to have for this one.
And we saw a great example in the last series of just that, where we actually had SSG who could only win a defensive round on Hookah and Billiards Room and literally couldn't win one anywhere else, unfortunately, because of the attack power that we were seeing come in from Empire there. So that pretty much just illustrates it. We have the map stats here, specifically for our opening map, which is going to be on Villa. See, the bans are even, and so are the actual win-loss rates for the most part here. Obviously, G2 has that one additional win over it, but they're looking relatively even, at least when it comes to this season's Pro League results.
Yeah, I mean, G2 lost one of those games against Secret, who really hasn't had the best season in Pro League, to say the least, which is very surprising. But how much can you put emphasis on online matches? I'm not too sure.
Not so much.
Yes, and from your own experience, even more than mine.
Yeah.
It's very easy to realize once you've been around esports and competitive play for a while, and any sort of esport may it be, you'll get to see that offline play is really the determining factor. Online play, not so much, especially when you have just a few weeks leading up to the biggest event of the year. That's definitely something to keep in mind.
And it oftentimes will even throw players off for their first couple of warm-up games as well. It's why players get that day or two before an event to rehearse a little bit, because LAN play just feels different a lot of the time for some players compared to the online play. It's that noticeable 50 to 60 milliseconds that you would average have online. It's gone all of a sudden. It's instant, everything that happens.
People think, oh, I can just peek them all the time. I can mirror peek them very quickly. That doesn't work on LAN. You get instantly shot.
Eager's advantage goes away to a pretty large degree once you get on 0 ping matches. But we have the bans coming out now. Capital and Montaigne. We saw a Capital ban earlier on this map in our previous series, and we've seen it once again. It's just the Montaigne being knocked out.
I'm very curious to see how the Capital ban ends up working at the end, especially since Mira is not in play. And Cav, oh my god. Okay. This is just to make sure that nobody's going to play Cav on 90.
The Glass very much confirmed, and actually it's going to be Goga that peeks in instead, finding Corey taking out the Glass very early on in the round, giving G2 a decisive advantage now for the rest.
One of their own as well, as Pengu will take 25 damage. Veil completely missing the Echo in the back as both of our Japanese CTUs engage. I'll spot the mute in the back, and KS again playing with the CZ75 so much throughout the past few weeks. They'll find one, but they get down and taken out by Jonas. This one last alive is Veil and Cantor Raketti on the...
As well to add a little bit of pressure here. And I would imagine eventually pinch onto Astronomy, but it's Goga reading into the hole that's blown open by the Maverick, immediately firing back and knocking out Rips.
Get out Corey as the Yokai is helping him in the back. This is the kind of teamwork you're looking for, but Pengu shot behind the wall, unfortunately, will go down to Corey, and this will force Fabian to move into his position.
Players off as quickly as possible. Veil, no! Gets the better of him, as we do see him taking down Corey with the trade, but Goga on the flank knocks him out. There should be enough time for this defuse, and with that, we'll see G2 come out on top as Goga finishes off the final 1v1.
It's a beautiful play from Corey, but guess what? Not only did he not knock out the Echo, guess what was still behind him?
There's Corey on it. The second smoke also deployed. He gets an easy lock onto Fabian to take him down. And already a much better round is forming here for Mockit, but the first trade is coming from G2, found by Goga. KS, a good position against one of the members of G2, but unable to finish off the kill and execute. So they'll stay alive and at full HP. A nice nade goes out against Corey, taking him down.
It's Jonas now, last in. Cryan will just try to dive into the side. Jonas will find one, but Rips in the back. Trades it out.
Well against Rips, slowly limiting that potential for their opponents even more. Kanto getting ready to peek into this as well, finds the spot, drops the diffuser. Yes, KS does get a trade, but it matters not, as Pengu will immediately jump out the door into the 90 hall and finish out the round again for G2. Gain. I don't imagine the drones would have found a whole lot on the inside just yet, and it's Fabian taking the up-close battle from the inside of the master bathroom.
It's it's a passive-aggressive kind of way, which is a perfect way to describe. Ryan shot down. Look at how low Rips is on HP. Fabian will find the kill on Vale, and the Gumai will detect KS for just a second. He sprays. He finds Pengu, but Fabian is ready to go for the cross. Rotation drones as well for him. The Blitz gonna rear his head here, and Corey will spot him. Pengu actually taking a decent chunk of damage. Can't really flash that far away, and Fabian, what a shot, playing the Ash. Definitely an off-brand operator for him. As Jonas was already dead, you don't have any of that to run for you. At least Kanta will find one, but Gogo will be lost. Those that are being held by the defense, and the instant he vaults in for it, it's gonna get shot down. There you go, crying right in the shins. Kanta. So you're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to use your calls for it. Now it just ends up playing like, how are you gonna coordinate your teammates? And you're gonna see one run up real close here. SMG-11 in hand is Kanto to win it. My, KS's head was gonna get shot right. We'll find the second. Corey eliminated downstairs. The Jaeger playing solo will go down. We'll find one on Vale clearing out the site. 2 Nitro cells available and a pulse. A perfect combination. But now can they find Pengu on the plant? Are there any bits of utility? Rips, what a shot! Pengu will go down on the shield, and now it's all up to the in-game leader as Rips so close to finding the head of Fabian. Just gonna fall back and try to use his teammate to his advantage, and crying the C4 from downtown. Fabian's gonna get shot down, and Mockit, what a beautiful anchor into roam, into reverse anchor counter play. This is, will tag smoke as KS will try to rotate around, and by the chassis will get shot down. Kanta Raketti finding the headshot, crying firing in, taking down Fabian at 75 health. Barbed wire in the back pocket, no, already been used. And Nitro Cell nowhere to be found. The Blitz in the back of Pengu just taunting the Bandit. The 2 GSG-9 operators. And guess what? Goga and Kanto are already in post-plant positions. Cryan moves in and instantly into the more than enough. Now suddenly you kind of pin everybody down in the one position, and Fabian from below will find the kill on Rips. Lock the players down. KS in the meantime though will put himself in the same position as we saw his teammates fall into. The pistol in the back, the M45. Can't KS? No, they line up for him. He'll find 2 kills, but Jonas with the refrag. Vale is last alive. I'll be faced with a shield in front. Long-range rifle, the OTS-03. Kanta Raketti as well to try and push in, but no. It's the pistol, the pocket sniper rifle, the PMM from Jonas. That'll clear things out for our very first map in the series, 7-3. Table that you can use to your advantage. You also have a lot of bulletproof camera play because you're playing Doc, and the Doc can just survive for so long and hold on to VIP or to the hallway. All of that is huge for the defense. And that's not even counting the fact that there's so much C4 play between a Pulse Mute, a Pulse Bandit. Even when the Pulse is banned, it's huge.
Even just the presence of things like Evil Eyes 1 is going to take additional utility away from the attackers. Is now, say, in the example of Ash, you're going to have to use one, if not both of your charges to be able to eliminate something like an Evil Eyes. That's the easiest and most direct way to get rid of it. Same could be said for someone like Zofia. We just had the map stats up on the screen. It's a map we actually, looks like we haven't seen Mockit play this map in recent history, going off those stats on screen, and banned it 10 times in recent history. So this will be the first time in a while we see them jump onto it. But here we go. It's the second map of the series. A chance for G2 to close it out now. A chance for Mockit to bring us back to a third and final map.
All right, you're starting off on Mockit, you ban the shield. Ban the Monty. No, the glass, really?
After last game?
You know G2 are going to ban the glass themselves. Why would you do that? You're giving them a free ban, and now G2 can just ban anything they want. They might, there we go, they're going to move the Ying. They just don't like playing against disruptive operators, and honestly, however it may have gone, this is a loss for Mockit. Could have banned the shield, so if you see shield play, you know who to blame for it. Maestro is going to be banned by G2, a pretty consistent ban for them. And it's up to Mockit to remove the last one. It depends. Do they ban the Mira? Do they ban the Pulse? Do they ban the Echo? All operators are up on the chopping board. And Mira, not surprising, means we're probably not going to see Penthouse played at all, which is not surprising. The site without Mira is very difficult to defend because I really hope there's something behind it. It's just quite possibly like a mistake here and there, but it's okay. Not going to be able to do much with it. Pengu using holographic. We'll find the first kill. Corey, though, holding on. We'll find 1 kill. Goga with the refrag, and Chaos. We'll find 1 more on Goga. Rips with 1 more as well. Kanta Raketti taken away, and now the push from behind. Pengu will find the kill on Vale and suddenly fall back. Jonas with the refrag, and they can easily spot Rips. There you go. And they know where he's at. Now, how will they peek against him? There you go, Jonas.
Like that.
Just face checks him and pulses Cantor Ricchetti. Will push it. Oh my god, Fabian right to the... What? The site is clear!
Wait, what?
What? Hello?
The only good news is that the diffuser is still about a 5 or 10 second walk away, but it shouldn't matter much. KS is going to be moving in. He'll be knocked out, and G2 quite literally just walk onto the site. Corey, a very to work with here. See if the damage will bleed through up to the next floor, but right now, not a whole lot being found. The problem is he's already used 2 with 1 remaining. You still have 45 seconds on the clock. It's not an adequate amount of time. G2 will continue to clean up, but Rips and KS will find their appropriate responses, knocking up both Jonas and Kanto to bring it into a 3v2 with a favor towards G2 and the man advantage. But with 30 seconds remaining, that advantage will slowly start to drift away, especially with Rips picking up the next kill on Fabian. Pengu now looking for a desperate leap into the window to just open up an opportunity for them to at least get control of the site. Move from here, but that'll get spotted easily by Rips. The last Toxic Babe will move on. Goga moving in from a different position will get knocked down. And finally, we see Mockit onto the board on the 3rd round.
Information for him to play off of, and at least they find Corey here in the kill breaching round used as well to tag the second player. At least they'll get some information on, I believe, the smoke downstairs, KS tagged below, and it's all these skins we actually have no clue at times. Who's playing what operator? Cryan will go down as well. Vale and Rips are the last 2 alive. G2 are looking to capitalize. Vale will find 1 kill. At least what Mockit can be happy with is that they are on.
Vale, the plant is going to be going down. Not that there's much of an obstacle in it now, especially over by the service entry. It's very simple for Goga to just walk right in, throw it onto the ground with pretty much no resistance from Mockit whatsoever. They will regroup on the inside of Kitchen. As you can see, they already have Rips incredibly low at just over 25 HP, but with the Doc alive, there's that potential to heal him back up. They actually do it mid-combat, which leads into a loss, unfortunately. The Doc is not available for an immediate trade.
Security room, Corey is on his own. Goga will find 1 kill. He rushes in for the second and is still alive. The smoke is not able to kill him. And Fabian will find another, taking down Rips. Vale and Cryan, the only 2 alive, and guess what? You have the advantage. The wall is soft, but the diffuser is on the floor. They're still alive somehow in the back. Jonas taken out. Goga is low on HP. And Fabian is down on the floor. I'll find, actually no.
So literally a 1-shot away for most of these players. The phone call is out. Goga, Vale doesn't even have time to stop it. Goga with 1 HP will pick up the last kill.
See if he can use that to his advantage. The drone should have spotted the Legion in the back as KS will find 1 kill. Legion on the floor, not for long. Fabian will drop him and at least permanently keep him attached.
Vale's going to start to look for the response soon, especially over by the cool vibe steps. So we might be misreading the situation a little bit if he overcommits to the stairs peak. He does, however, see the pressure inside of the kitchen instead. And one of the members of Mockit is also going to be caught out trying to run past the courtyard. Jonas upstairs will be able to isolate him out. Corey finally gets revenge against one of these G2 players by knocking out Jonas, but it's a small gesture. Now in the 2v2, Fabian moving in, picking up yet another one for himself, but Corey also able to knock out Goga. Now mind you, Fabian
will move in from behind the bar and Corey will find it.
Because the fact he's going to have to repel upside down in order to line something like that up. And in the meanwhile, Corey gets spotted.
Jonas is still available here and is going to go for the pickup. A Cryan is spotted. Look at this angle watch from the opposite end. Jonas will find the kill on KS. Cryan is on the floor and they're actually doing it. G2 go for the pickup on the carry rocket. A lot of luck and effort. He already gets sprayed through the wall and Jonas will finish him off by...
So quickly, which possibly might see. There we go. That is a big one from Jonas. On the 590, quickly making work of Cryan with just a single hit. Rips well on the upstairs portion. Meanwhile, KS is trying his best to get something done on the Dokkaebi downstairs. It's not looking likely, as we will see him immediately picked off by Goga upon trying to enter the Sunrise Bar.
Yeah, they spot Pengu on the run out from Hookah, but that's kind of to be expected, especially since Vale was already holding on to the DJ booth. Both things down. The holes have been already opened up by Jonas's mute from below, and Fabian will use him to... So they might be. Goga will boost himself up for extra HP, but Corey comes in from the side. They'll find 1 kill. They fall right above him, and they'll find the kill. Goga and Pengu both to go down. Cantor Ricchetti with a refrag on Corey. This is going to be enough. Barbed wire on the bandit here, and they're trying to look down through the holes, but there's one on the pool table, and there's one right next to him. Rips will fire into Jonas and taken out. 4v2 with Cantor finding 2 on Vale and Cryan. Diffuser is still not on the floor. KS very close up here, trying to use the hold to his advantage. He'll find the headshot. Kanto through the soft wall. Fabian on the rotation with 2 Gumais now. The second one is being recharged from his teammate. Claymore set on the floor. He'll see one rotating all the way away. He'll find the kill. And it's now a 1v1. It goes in for the peek. Can he find the kill on the Jackals? Go for the pre-fire. getting up close and personal with a Claymore in front, but it's KS to win it out. Fabian to go down.
For Corey to make this more aggressive push. They're not going to have exact intel about where he's moving in from, but still ends up walking right into Goga's pre-fire to take out Corey early on in the round.
And guess one more in the back, and I wonder if that's Kenta Ricchetti. No, he's actually closer up, and Pengu takes damage, but is still alive on the Jaeger. He'll actually go for the repeak. Fabian will find one kill, but he runs right into Rips, who looks into him. And rips into him. Pengu will find the kill on Vale as he'll be the one to finish him off. And Yunus for the last one to secure victory for G2. That's all she wrote. Round number 10. Again, a 7-3 in both of our maps, Villa and Coastline. A victory for the reigning world champion.